to you, but it's not the morning at all. At all. Okay, so anywho, I am Martha Krejci. I am a business growth expert. Okay, I work with businesses all the way from people that want to make extra income but don't really even know what business they want, all the way up to like Fortune 100 companies and everywhere in between. I help people be able to grow income streams, grow revenue streams, elongate customer relationships, let's say that, in a very authentic way that is real. That is real. Okay. Anywho, so that said, what we're going to talk about today, you guys, is how do you get through the first steps of being your own boss? How do you get through the first steps of being your own boss? Okay. So what I'm really talking to right now is I'm talking to the person that has either just quit their job and has become their own boss, or somebody who is still at their old job on the way out, but are starting this new thing, and they really need to figure out how they're going to do this whole their own boss situation. Okay. So first things first, if you are on the YouTubes, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are watching somewhere else, what you're going to want to do at the end of this video, if you like what I'm talking about, is pop on over to YouTube, click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on, okay? Here's why. Because you can win things. Woo! Because once a week, Tuesday mornings, once a week, we look at who has subscribed to the channel and who has commented on the YouTube videos within the last week. Again, who has subscribed to the channel and has commented on YouTube videos in the last week. We pick one person and they get to win something, okay? And who knows? Maybe it's car keys. Maybe it's, I don't know if they'll turn a car on. Maybe it's an eraser. Maybe it's a coffee cup. Maybe it's a vacation somewhere. I don't know. Who knows? I just love giving stuff away, and I don't even know what I'm going to give away sometimes. I'm just like, hey, how about I'm just going to do this? So it's as much of a surprise to me as it is to you, which is sort of like the fun party side of it, because I love it. All right, so there's that. Make sure that you are subscribed to YouTube so you can win some stuff. Also, my YouTube videos ain't bad. I'm just going to say that. Let's see. Lorna. Hi, Martha. Hello. Michelle. Well, hi again. Well, hello. You guys, you might be like, my gosh, you're pretty late, Martha. Do you know it's not Monday morning anymore? And I would say, yeah, I am fully aware of that. This morning, I had a ton of appointments, and so I had to do this afternoon. I just finished up Bridge to HBR, talking about lead groups this week. If you were in that training, give me a heck yes, only if you loved it. Only if you loved it. Give me a heck yes if you were in that Bridge to HBR training. It kind of was awesome. I just left it all on the table, all lead group, all day. Whenever you look at that, you're going to understand how you build your business without need for ads, okay? So all these people out here saying, you need to buy ads to grow your business and da-da-da-da-da. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm not saying that you're maliciously saying that to people, but I am saying you're wrong. And I love you so much, but you're totally wrong. You do not need money or a budget to grow your business, period. Okay? I'm Martha and I said it. I had said it. Okay, so Andrea, hi lovely. Oh, hello. Megan, hey, hey. Christiana, yep, still at the old place. HBR is amazing, will change your life and quick. There it is. Not lying. Lori, talking to me. Oh, shoot. Hi, I'm in South Africa. Ah, Nalidi, hello. Lori's still at my job. Michelle at the bells in all the bells in all the places. You are gold blessings. Aw, shucks. You're the best, Michelle. Andrea, hope you had a great Easter. Martha, I'm absolutely falling in love with becoming my own boss. Thank you to all the guidance and keep doing it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Awesome. Lorna, hey, long time no see. Sue, hello, Martha from cloudy but warm Wisconsin. We'll take that warmth, right? Beth, oh, hey there again. Oh, hey. You're training on bridge to HBR? Heck yes. Oh, man, here's all the heck yeses. Those eyelashes, though, gorgeous. Such an amazing bridge to HBR. I love it. You guys, you know that you're walking in your purpose. You know that you're walking in your passion when you can deliver like I deliver on bridge to HBR and it fills you up. Do I not look like I have a ton of energy now? And it's because I know that what I deliver there is going to change people. That's where you know that you're walking in your purpose. Now, if you're watching this right now and you're like, I don't necessarily feel that way, join HBR. Let me help you feel that way. Because all you have to do is want to feel this way, because I feed off of being in service to other people. If that looks attractive to you, if you want to live a life of inspiration like that, you need to message me. Okay? Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me the words case study, hey girl, rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want to message me. Makes no difference. Just not late to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's just a joke. That's a country girl joke right there. But you guys message me because we can get you on track with this. Remember what I said at the beginning? You don't even need to know what you want to do for a business. I will help you find that. I will help you find that thing that you have that you're here to serve the world with. Okay? You don't have to know what it is. You just have to want to live a life like this. Period. That's it. This is my ministry. Okay, you guys? So Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me whatever you want to message me. We'll get you in. It's half off right now, but it's even more than half off. It's probably more like 2/3 off. Okay? Because the price is going to be going up because there's a whole lot of awesome that's being added to it, and you will be grandfathered in if you sign up now. Okay? So make sure that you do that. I personally don't care if you sign up now or later. All I know is like, I prefer not to spend more money if I don't have to. That's just how I am. But if you prefer to, that's completely on you. Learned so much. Heck yes. Oh man. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Okay, cool. Here we go. So, how do you get through the first steps of being your own boss? So, the very first thing that we need to focus on being our own boss, I think that most people start going through this before they quit their job. I am not most people. I most definitely jumped out the window and created my parachute on the way down, okay? So there's that. My becoming a business owner and developing myself as a business owner happened after I already quit my job. So it was very urgent for me to figure my life out really quick, okay? Now, for those of you that it either is very urgent or isn't, either way, it doesn't matter. The very first thing that you need to focus on are your goals. What are your goals for your business? Okay? Those can be a financial goal. I also challenge you to have a growth goal in there somewhere. A goal for what you are doing for other people and helping them grow as people. Okay? So have your own financial goal. That's definitely good to have because you need to know where you're going, right? You need to, if we can't see the mountain in the distance, we don't know how to go toward it, okay? If you don't have a mountain in the distance of the thing that you want, you don't know how to get there, all right? Now, if you do have a mountain in the distance and it's not necessarily right where you are, but you see it in the distance, you at least know if you're off track, you still need to head back over here, right? But if you don't even have that goal, then that's where you turn into a philosopher. Like, what is life? You know? Like, that's where I feel like philosophers just needed goals, maybe. So I never really thought of that before, but now I do. So what is life? I don't know. Goals, bro. You need goals, bro. Anyway, so the very first thing is we need to know financially where we need to be. Sometimes you need to cover, for me, whenever I quit my job, I needed to cover what I had just given up, right? Because I had given up something massive, right? Huge. I made a lot of money and then I just quit my job. And so I needed to make that again. And so that had to be my goal. But also my goal was that I was going to work with small businesses and I was going to help them grow because I knew how to do that, right? And so those were my goals. Another goal of mine was that I knew in order to reach my financial goal and my growth goal for people, I knew that I was going to have to be in front of people. Now, here's a weird thing, because I had severe panic disorder and would have basically I would feel like I was going to die about 20 times a day. No joke. I say it flippantly because it's so far removed from my life and my everyday life now that I don't experience it. But at least 20 times a day, I would think I was having a heart attack. So I would taste the metal in my mouth, right? My left arm would go numb. It was all of the things. My hearing would go into tunnel hearing like this, like when you have your hands over your ears, my hearing would sound like that. My vision would black out. It was terrible. And then of course your heart starts racing and you like can't breathe anymore. It was a whole thing. Anyway, I would have that about 20 times a day. But remember, I had a financial goal and I had a people growth goal. And I knew in order to have those, I needed to be in front of people. Even though I thought I was dying 20 times a day, I had to be in front of people. And so what I had to do is I had to push through the fear. What I look at the panic attacks now as is it's a version of fear. It's a version of, it's your body responding to fear. It's your body responding. There are chemical things. I'm not a doctor, right? For me, my body was responding to fear. Okay. And so whenever I went ahead and just did it anyway, would the panic attacks not happen? No, they would. But I was doing it anyway. It was my own version of having to plant my flag and say, I'm doing this. Because I could have easily, you guys, easily, I could have said, I can't do this. I feel like I'm dying. I can't do this. I would literally be talking to people face to face at a Chamber of Commerce thing, all of these professionals, I'd be talking to them face to face. We're having a conversation about SEO or websites or digital marketing, and they're asking me questions, and inside my left arm's going numb. I'm tasting, I can't hear that well, and I'm starting to freak out. And for me, I had to try to pretend like I didn't feel like I was dying. Okay? Do you see how easy it could have been for me to say, you know what? I actually just can't do this. You know, guys, I think I'd be a great business owner, but I can't do this thing that is required of me in order to grow my business. I kept doing it. Even though I felt like I was dying every time, you guys, I kept doing it. And so what I'm saying to you is, if you're starting to work your business and you're running into things and you're like, this is hard though, but this is like hard, but like, I don't want to do this. My question for you is, how committed are you to your future? How committed are you to your future? If you're so committed that you would do something even if you feel like you're dying while you're doing it, that's commitment. If you run up against something that pushes back at you and you're like, oh, I don't like that, just quit now. I love you so much. Just quit now. You're wasting time. You could just go back to whatever you were doing before. But if you're with me here right now and you're saying, I'm doing this, I can commit. I can say, I don't care what pushes at me. If, Martha, if you're promising me, if you're saying that if I stay consistent and I stay the course and I continue with this thing that I'm going to push through, then I will do it. Then I am your girl and let's go. Okay? But if you say, I don't really want to have to do this. I don't really want to have to do this. I don't really want to have to do this. Then I'm going to just let me rescue you and say, just stop now. Don't do it anymore. It's not going to work out for you. And then you're going to have another sob story to tell everybody else that says like, oh, I tried to do this thing and it didn't work. This thing works. Okay? But you got to commit to it. Like I committed to it. Feeling like I was dying every time I would talk to somebody, I committed. I was committed. I had no other options. I made no other choices. I did not give myself an out because I did not need an out because I was going to make it happen. That's the level of commitment I need from you. If you can give me that level of commitment, you are off to the races, period. You will see yourself in a year. You will look back to today and be like, dang, I knew it. I knew I was going to be doing something. That's where you're going to be. You're going to be surprising yourself on a daily basis. If you're in HBR right now, tell me how you surprise yourself on a daily basis. We grow into new and different people in HBR. I was joking around earlier on the Bridge to HBR training, and I was like, how many people thought this was just a business course? That's what I talk about. I say, well, this is a business course, right? This is how you're going to be able to develop multiple income streams. This is how you're going to be able to work from home 5 to 10 hours a week. You're going to have what you need and be able to scale it up. Yeah, it's that. What I don't tell you is that you completely change as a person. Is that you completely change into the best possible version of yourself. And it doesn't take long. You can be a month or 2 months into it and totally not recognize the person before you signed up. You guys, this is where everything changes. This is where you change. That's what this is about. I'm not playing around here. My goal is a big one. We're ending poverty. We end poverty by doing this. We end poverty by empowering people to look at life differently, to create their world differently, and do it in service to other people. That's how we end poverty. That's how we keep families together. This was never just about business. This was always about what matters most in this world. And that's us as people. Right? That's what matters most. We're led to believe, you guys, through culture and through society, we're led to believe that we're afterthoughts. That we don't really even belong. And that's so beyond untrue. And the beauty is that whenever you're in HBR, you become a part of a movement that is changing that narrative, that's erasing it from the book. And we're writing our own story. Our own story goes a little something like this. Mom woke up one day. Mom remembered who she was. Mom took control of her life. And now mom shows her kids how to do it. Kids create their own lives, and they show their kids how to do it. And then they create their own lives, not even realizing, I'm head to toe goosebumps right now. Those kids don't even realize that there was a struggle back here where mom was. That's how much we shift the world, is that kids of kids of kids don't even remember a struggle. They don't even remember this narrative that we erased. They don't even remember it. That's what we're doing here, you guys. In case you've been asleep to what's going on in HBR, that's what we're doing here. I got off topic. Hi, I'm Martha, and I do that sometimes. So where are we at? Goals? Oh, my word. So plan is the next thing, right? So the steps to becoming your own boss. Make sure you have your goals. Once you have your goals, make sure that you plan how to attain those goals, okay? So I'm going to start having boot camps and masterminds every 90 days. There will be a boot camp. Every 90 days, there's also going to be a mastermind. They'll be on offset months, okay? Those will be about goals and implementing those goals and action items for the next 90 days. I am here for you. I am here to help you succeed. I am here to watch you succeed. I am here to stand by as you do it and remain right here for you to say, hey, Martha, what about this? Okay, here's my answer. Hey, Martha, what about this? Here's my answer. You guys, I am here for you. Okay? Goals, plan. Third thing, time blocking. Don't roll your eyes at me. Time blocking. I said it. She said it. Time blocking. 15 minutes at a time. Set your alarm. Turn off social media, everything that's going to beep, blink, make noises at you. Turn all of those things off. What you do is you focus on your task at hand for the next 15 minutes. Try to get in as many tasks as you can. Get a little dopamine hit, which then makes it sustainable, because dopamine is kind of like a drug for your brain, except it's a drug that you get whenever you accomplish a goal. So you mark these off, you get that dopamine hit, becomes a sustainable activity. 15 minutes, I can get an hour and a half worth of work in 15 minutes because I'm totally focused. Time block, okay? That's how I work in 5 to 10 hours a week. People think I'm lying or kidding or whatever. Like, I'm seriously working 5 to 10 hours a week. That's all I work, okay? And I protect that. If it starts to seem like I'm having to work more than that, I hire out more. Because I save my space. My 5 to 10 hours a week is it. I'm not doing any more than that. Because that's not the life that I built for myself, for my family. That's not the story I'm telling, right? Okay, what questions do you guys have? Claudette, Martha, I'm feeling so blessed that the Lord has placed you in my life. Aw, shucks. Same to you, ma'am. Same to you. Oh, tears. Good stuff. Oh, you guys. Lauren, yes. Okay, that's my story right there. My mama wrote a book. Lauren has the best. Lauren, you need to share that story somewhere. Lori, me too. Martha, goosebumps all over. I had to call it out because they were like massive. Oh, my word. Claudette, we matter. You're so right. We do matter. We do matter. It's gross that anybody ever made us feel otherwise, but we stop right now. It's over. We matter, and we're taking it back. We take back our livelihood. We take back our family. We take back our family's family. We take back our friend's family. We take it all back. It's ours. Nobody has any control over us, you guys. It's us. It's our choice. We make the calls, okay? I love you guys. I'm going to pop out of here. Have the best day. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Oh, Mike is totally going to say something. Hang on. I have to do this so Mike doesn't tell me afterward. Here's the thing. So YouTube, we've been doing this the last couple of weeks and I love it. YouTube premiere 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday nights. I actually go in there and I get to type with you. It's really fun. I do it from my couch. 3 things you actually need for your business. Okay, 3 things you actually need for your business. Make sure that you click on the link in the description of the video so you can get in the premiere, okay, or set a notification for the premiere. That's it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.